Hello, and welcome back to the live stream. Welcome to the 7th guest remake. This was originally a game from 1993, so quite an old one, and it was like an FMV game with those pre-recorded scenes and pre-rendered backgrounds, so quite an old one. And since then, a few years back, they've made a VR version of it. I don't do VR, so I don't really know what was in it, how it was, anything like that. And this week, just a few days ago, they've released the remake as a non-VR game, so we can now experience it in a modern version, right? They've actually remade it as a 3D game with modern controls and all that stuff. It's not the old FMV game, but I assume they've retained the story of it and the mystery of it. I have not played the original game. Like, I don't know, I was around in the world when it came out, but I don't remember playing this one. I did play all their point-click clicks and FMVs from that time, but not this one. So this is all new to me, so please no spoilers if you remember. If you remember what goes on in this one. This is my first time in this particular spooky manor, because yes, of course, there is a spooky manor. There's ghosts, there's puzzles, so sounds like a perfect one for us. Joan asked about the music. Again, I don't know. From what I've read, they've also remade the music. So they've taken the original music as an inspiration and then made it for the new game, because it was all like old school MIDI tracks for the old one. So hopefully it will still be familiar for you all if you have played the original game. So we will see. Like, if you have played it and you have any memories, you know, feel free to chat about it, but don't like say, oh, and this is the mystery and the secret information. So hello everyone. Joran was here earlier, not sure if he's back. Hello Joan, Digibob, Crystal, Last Boy Standing, brisket and ribs. Chat is back on the food theme. hello, and welcome. So yeah, we're gonna kick this off. I don't know where my camera needs to be, so I will be in this corner for with Firefly. She's joining us together, at least today, at least for a nap. We'll see how long she decides to stay. Hello very much, Craft. Welcome. And let's see where this takes us. I mean, what we see so far, there's something really spooky in this manor, just a ghost looking through the window. And hello and welcome, Tangential Tiff. Welcome. Some new faces. Yes, I've just started it before just to see how it was working and it doesn't explode my capture on my graphic cards. So let's go.
Outside Harley-on-the-Hudson stood a house. A house that scared people. For years, the house just stood there, waiting. But then, one night, the house opened its doors. A party was about to begin.
A party? A spooky party with all the ghosts? Well. Okay, we're on a boat. For some reason, we're here on this boat.
I remember you, but I don't remember myself anymore. This place does that to you. But maybe we can help each other.
Okay, there's a ghost speaking to us, but I don't see this ghost. Where are you, ghost? Okay, we can crouch. Important, always game tutorials like, here's some fallen over planks, so you know you can crouch. Okay,
Do you see a lantern? Take it.
We've got a lantern on our boat. And we can use it. Okay, the lantern is magical. It reveals like spooky ghost drawings on things. Oh, and it makes the board shake. Okay. Magical lantern makes the boards be fixed. What did I do? I summoned the Demon King. I mean, I did do that. I definitely did do that. Exclusive soiree at Stauf Mansion. Okay. Civil something something. Some old newspaper. 1 penny in 1938. Okay. I just dropped it on the ground. I guess there isn't like an inventory for me to hold those pieces of paper, so goodbye, newspaper. Can I fix this boat with my lantern? I cannot. Okay. Well, I guess to the manor we go.
The lantern brings back objects from the past and even fixes them. It makes the house remember how it used to be.
There is something spooky happening in the windows of the house over there. Looks like a lantern, but we're holding it like a flashlight. Well, it's a magical lantern. Special magical rules apply. Okay. I can sort of run, not too fast.
The gate is missing something.
Gate is missing something. Well, it does have a keyhole. And there is a gargoyle holding a key. Oh. We can steal his eye. Oh, there's also another one there. Oh, we can probably fix it with our lantern. There we go. Something, it says something here. Oh yeah. Yeah, shine the lantern on the gargoyle. Well, we can put 2 eyes into either of them, but yeah, this one doesn't have anything, so I assume we have to put it into the one that is holding the key, rather than the other way around. Okay, we've got a key. I assume it's for the gate. First puzzle solved. Okay, we can open doors slowly if we want immersion, or we can just ram into them.
Old man Stauf built a house and filled it with his toys.
His toys.
6 guests came one night. Their screams the only noise.
Or where they guess the toys. Yes, skeleton hard cursor. Are we a skeleton? Are we just a skeleton exploring? Oops. I guess we don't get to explore outside. We've been sucked in to the manor, and now we don't get to leave. Ooh, hello. Are you a friendly
The toy maker's
ghost?
house. I need to remember what happened. I remember his voice playing on a record. There should be a gramophone here, right in the foyer.
Okay, so you're the spirit speaking to us. Yeah, it does feel like what happens with Spooky Mansion is that they always let you in, but they never let you out. Can I make it appear? Yes.
Back from that evil night.
Okay, so it's about bringing objects back. And then we can listen.
Welcome to my house. I'm so pleased to see you all answered my invitation. And tonight promises to be a night full of surprises. Solve my puzzles, and perhaps you'll walk out of here with your heart's most secret desire. Do leave your luggage in the foyer for now, as I have prepared a warm welcome for you all in the dining room. I remain your humble host, Henry Stauf.
This house is filled with memories. If you find them, we can learn what happened. I'll show you. You just have to stand in the right place and look.
Stand in the right place and look. I mean, so I know the general safety rules of life are like, you know, if you want to live, don't go to random people's houses and that kind of stuff. But if someone was like, come to my manor, and I would be like, sure, let's go.
Edward,
Yeah?
we're so far from everything. And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that. They're rumors. Okay? Now shape up. We need to make a good first impression.
Stauf has spent his fortune wisely. Never mind the smell.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think? Martine, Burden, maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Regrettably not. Brian Dutton, your own business.
A colleague of Mr. Stauf's, that must be nice.
I've never met the man, though I am intrigued by his success.
Hello? How rude.
Hamilton Temple, illusionist extraordinaire.
Julia Hine of the Hine Hotel. I don't suppose you know the toy maker either, do you?
No. But I heard he was run out of town. What did happen to the children?
Oh, pish posh. Where's the dining room? I'm starving.
A premonition. Spirit dictates it's this way, my queen.
If you say so, magic man.
Okay, well, that's an interesting setup in terms of... Ooh. Okay, so that were the guests and then a child just behind them.
The clock. Every time you hear the clock chime, new rooms can be explored. This one I still remember. The dining room. Follow me.
I guess right now they're leading us along, but yes, that was quite an interesting thing. I think it's actually FMV. I think they're actually recorded actors because it looked quite realistic. So I don't think it's just a mock-up 3D models. But yeah, I mean that looks quite cool. I have to say they've done it and it looks really good. The acting seems good. So it will be exciting to see where they take it, right? Because not something you usually see in games. These days at least, but I guess they're trying to sort of stick to that FMV legacy.
He was a foundling, forced to grow up in a grim and grimy orphanage. A quiet child, without any friends. So he made his own. Soon he discovered he could entertain the other children with the puppets he had made. Everyone loved the shows young Henry put on.
Okay, so this is the backstory of Henry, the owner of this house. And this is just some old book. I guess there isn't actually anything here. Put that down. Fell out, sorry. Okay, there is a bunch of things we can take. Oh, collectibles, I guess. It just disappeared off to somewhere. I think this is where the spirit wanted us to go, but I'm like, I must inspect all things just in case there are secrets. Okay, nothing on this horse. There isn't a way to put things, there isn't a way to put things back, so I'm sorry, I'm just dropping them everywhere. Ah, they just return magically. Okay, I guess the house is magic, so things just clean themselves up. I wish my house cleaned itself up. There we go, the dining room. That cloche is looking interesting.
I guess our host wants us to fend for ourselves.
Great. Is there anything to drink?
Where are they? Or I guess sometimes they're just voices rather than actual acting. Okay, well, we've got some moldy bread. Tasty. If it only puts them back, we're out of view. Well, I don't know. We can... No, it looks like after a little bit it just makes them dissolve and put them back. Okay, we've got some things that we can bring back. So there's a plate. We can pick it up, we can inspect it. It has some sort of symbol on it. chuck it down there. Okay, because there's a plate on this, so I assume we have to maybe collect the 3 plates and place them back here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, we need a 3rd one. We have some reconstruction here, but this is not a plate. Ooh, a Ouija board. Use stick.
Look, you can see the available rooms, and it even can give hints. It can even solve puzzles for you if you're stuck.
Okay,
Don't
this
worry,
is...
I won't tell anyone.
This is our hint board. If we need any hints or anything like that. And he won't tell anyone. No one's gonna see if we need some hints. Okay, I guess the 3 plates will open this cupboard. So we're gonna find the 3rd one. But from this would seems that they didn't even get to eat dinner, since like lots of food is left on. That's another coin for us. So I guess they're just
That's
collectibles.
a Stauf coin. If you're stuck, you can spend that at the spirit board in return for solutions.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of like weirdly Professor Layton, where you can collect little coins to spend on hints, which is not the same vibe. Ah, okay. So if there are scratch marks, then we can use the lantern to see things. And it's showing us, oh no, a chicken plus a horse plus a fish. Is this chicken maps again? What is it with manners and chicken maps? And we've got like cups here. Oh, okay. Okay, so when we light her up, she's got like bleeding eyes and general spookiness. Okay. What about you? Okay, she just looks scared, but she's got vampire bites when we light her up with the lantern. This is really cool. I like it.
My dear Mr. Knox, how good of you to come during these difficult financial times. But I believe everybody deserves a second chance, just as I got a new lease on life. And tonight, I want to return that favor by welcoming the elite of our community to my house. This house is a mystery for all my guests to solve. A real head-scratcher, Mr. Knox.
Mr. Knox.
With only one reward: to fulfill your wildest dreams. But each guest must solve the mystery for themselves. Those are the rules of the house, and that is how the game is played. In the morning, only one guest will leave this house a winner. I remain your staunchest supporter, Henry Stauf.
So yes, every person, they were all competing with each other to solve the mysteries of the house and be the winner in some sort of sick game that he set up. But potentially none of them ever left, right? Their ghosts are still stuck in here. Well, so we have this cloche. And here we have a horse and a chicken and a fish and a boy. But I can't interact with this right now. Who's Edward, by the way? I think he's just one of the characters that went into, like, I didn't write down all the names, and I should probably do at the start, but yes. Edward Knox seems to be one of the characters. Okay, well, there is this glowy box. I assume it wants us to do something. We can rotate this, or we can move. Okay, so this is like a maze thing, and we have to get the handle into the top there to open the box. A bit sensitive on the movement, but let's go. So we should be able to go through here, up there. And over here. There we go. Open. And there's our third plate. That's where he's hiding. Let's get it in there. Now we get the treasures of the cupboard. We get one of the plaques that we need for this cloche. I assume one is missing then. Wildest dream, not favorite dreams or best dreams. Yeah, it's the wildest ones, and therefore, who knows what could happen to you. Okay, now we get a little brain icon. We gotta use our little brains. So this said, chicken plus horse plus fish plus boy. Whatever that means. Okay, so we can select tiles and we can press them. And then the greens one are just pressed in all the time. So this, are we going vertically? Are we going horizontally? Because this thing has 2 chickens. Okay, pressing just makes them... okay, that all lit up green. Oh, do we just have to do 4 tiles unique in each go? So we can go chicken... Oh, and they have to be next to each other, so chicken, horse, fish, boy. Yeah, okay, I get it. So we go boy, horse, chicken... Oh, but then we're not bordering anything. We can go horse, boy, chicken, fish. Then chicken, boy, horse, fish. From here it's chicken, fish... but then it's boy fish. So maybe not. Maybe I've messed it up. Because yeah, now we have a horse as well. Okay. So we've gotta think it through better. Because now we have some unpressed tiles. Yeah, that are not gonna go together, so I have to reset this. I wouldn't call you
slow. More like inanimate.
Okay, he's gonna be sassing us when we get it wrong. Okay, so we have to resolve the situations where things that are next to each other will block us from progressing. So like down here we have 2 chickens, right? Which means we have to go to 2 different directions from them. So here we can go chicken, fish, and then we need boy, horse. There's boy here, but after that we don't get to a horse, so we have to boy, horse. On the other side, chicken, horse, fish. Okay, here we're locked into this. There is no other option. So chicken, horse, fish, boy. Then we have 2 horses next to each other here, so we have to resolve that. So this horse will have to go to this chicken. And then boy and fish here. And then this horse, then it's stuck with this fish, this boy, this chicken. And then we just have the top. Okay, here is chicken, boy, fish on both sides, and horse on both sides. So fish, horse, chicken, boy, horse, fish. There we go. Okay. Just had to get the rules.
Oh boy, thanks!
Foiled again!
Foiled? Okay, he's mad.
Stauf seems to know all about us.
Yes, and he himself seems to have vanished.
Matt, how wonderful.
Oh, who gives a damn? Will you look at that ghastly cake?
I suppose we should indulge just to be polite.
Allow me.
Oh, marvelous.
I think I'll stick to the wine, thank you.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay, the cake is booby-trapped by us. Now that's Edward Knox, the guy we've heard about, and he's here with his wife, and yet some of the other characters. So can we eat the cake? No? Okay. Yes, the dining room has changed, right? Silent has returned to a good state. Bread is no longer looking so moldy. Cake is here, plates are clean, so we've unghosted the room in a way. Oh, and the paintings also got no longer the spooky version we see under the light. So we have exorcised the dining room successfully. Okay, well. This is a remake of the cake puzzle. Well, obviously I don't know about the cake puzzle, but hopefully that was good. Okay, well, since we're here and we're solving the puzzles and it's a new month and it was almost chicken month, almost. We can get some fresh members into the fold so that you can also be participating in chicken manners. Chicken manners? Yeah, chicken manners. Why not? Welcome into the membership emoji area. Okay, oh, it's the clock because it keeps saying like it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Ooh.
Stauf seems to know all about us.
Ah, okay, that's a replay, the cutscene.
He himself seems to have vanished.
Ned, how wonderful. Oh, who gives a damn? Will you look at that ghastly cake?
I suppose we should indulge.
I want to see what happens when he touches it.
Oh, marvelous.
I think I'll stick to the wine, thank you.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay, so it's not that the cake is booby-trapped, it's actually he takes out a knife and they're like, oh, why you have a knife on you? Why you come to a party with a knife? But yes, I guess for now we're done with this room and we can proceed to the next one.
The house remembered. The memory also opened other rooms. You can visit them now. Look at your spirit board to see which ones.
Okay, so the spirit board is not just hints, it's also our map. So we can see that, well, we've done the dining room. Those rooms are locked, but there is other floors. Oh, is this Temple's bedroom, bathroom, Nog's bedroom, Hein's bedroom, and Duton's bedroom? Those are the open rooms for us now. But there's something new, a new record for us to bring back and listen to. Well, let's see what our spooky host has to say now, and there is also another cutscene to watch.
Don't you think I belong on the Great White Way? Sure, I did my stint as chorus girl, but lately all I can get are local gigs. And every great artist needs a patron.
Miss Burden, whatever you're offering, I'm not interested. And if there's one person to solve Stauf's mystery, it will be me. Alone.
We'll see about that.
Okay, she's trying her charms on the businessman guy, and he's like, nah, don't need ya. Well, what are your next instructions, Mr. Stauf?
You'd probably all like to lie down after dinner. I have prepared a room for each of you upstairs, specifically tailored to your every need. I urge you to explore the room. You may find something unexpected.
So he left them all little gifts in their rooms, little puzzles, little traps. That's him, his portrait. Ooh. He is the Dark Lord.
Old man Stauf is hiding. Crazy, sick, and mean indeed.
Okay, that's just a little commentary we can see. Okay, I can't look at the side pictures from here. Okay, they're all spooky. They're all spooky on those pictures with their spooky eyes, spooky faces. Ooh. I like it. If he prepared a room for us, maybe he did. And do we want to go into that room? Maybe we don't. Well. I mean, I quite like the general setup and atmosphere in this game. It seems pretty good. Okay, here's an open room. Can go in.
This is all so beautiful. Just like I used to have when I was younger. Is this part of Stauf's game, perhaps?
Okay, so this is Julia Hines' room. And yes, is he setting out the rooms to be based on the people? Because it seems like he knows about them. Ooh! Took his face off! My man. And there they just turn into skeletons on this blanket. Okay, there's a blanket puzzle for us to do in a minute. Oh, the plant comes back to life when we shine the lantern on it. Yes, are there all players on Pounds? That's the good question. I mean, when the boy said like he filled his house with toys, I'm like, do you mean the people? The people are his toys? He's toying with them, right? The Landeros Bank of New York. Dear Ms. Hine, we regret to inform you that your loan application to finance your hotel has been denied by our bank. After careful consideration and review of your application, we have determined that we are unable to extend the credit that you have requested. While we understand that this news might be disappointing, our lending policies require that we only approve loans that meet certain criteria. Unfortunately, your application did not meet the standards, and as the revenue of the Hine Hotel has been in steady decline for the last 7 years. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you for considering our bank for your financial needs. We understand the hard work and dedication that it takes to run a successful business, and we appreciate the opportunity to have worked with you. Thank you for your understanding. We wish you all the best in future endeavors. Yes, so, of course, desperate people that need money will, you know, go for stuff like that. They will be like, yes, I will come to your creepy manor and play your game just at a chance to save my livelihood. The photo reminds you of the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. Oh, I don't think I've read that. Now, I'm like thinking this sounds familiar, but now I'm like, is it because we had that book in Tiny Bookshop when we were doing Tiny Bookshop? And that's how I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Okay, so this is her hotel. The Hine Hotel. Single rooms, $3. Those sort of times. All rooms have private baths, electric fan, and running ice water in every room. The luxury on offer here. Yep, just drop it on the floor, doesn't matter, the house is magic anyway. Okay, we can open wardrobe. Okay, it's being like, nah. Thanks, okay. The doors are a bit spooky. Anything here? Some sort of weird figurine hand on the top, but I can't touch it. Okay. But like, there's lots of objects we can touch, but they're not super useful. There's a picture of her. My cantankerous Julia Hine? Not sure. And a fancy mirror. Can we see spooky things in it? No. Okay. It's just an old mirror. And then we have a puzzle with some coffins. It looks like basically those traffic jam rush hour game where we're gonna have to move the coffins so that we can get that special one to the burial site. Oh, and that's her box.
My dear Miss Hine, I feel honored to welcome such a noble and long-standing member of our community to my house. And it pains me to see your good family name has fallen from grace in recent years. Truly, there is no respect for our elders. To remedy this, I have an intriguing offer which can reverse your ill fortune. This house is filled with mysteries night is done, you must solve its biggest one. But time is of the essence, as each guest will try to do the same. Stay vigilant, Miss Hyde, and you,
and the Hyde family name,
will be given new life. In the meantime, I remain your humble servant, Henry Stauf.
That's her box. Yes, her family name. She inherited the hotel and now it's failing, so obviously she's feeling the pressure of it. Firefly has decided she's had enough for today. You've seen her enough. She's leaving the room. So let's make me a bit smaller. Okay, well, I guess, well, yeah, with this picture, everything's on fire, and there's actually a dragon, like, burning the town. I guess time to do the puzzles now. We can start with the coffins. Yeah, so this is the traffic jam game. So we can pick the different coffins in order to move them along. Okay, but they only move in the direction they are facing, so you can't move them, like slide them across in another way. So if we put that here, the little coffin
Sliding
here
coffins.
won't be able to go. But we can maybe get some other things out of the way, because the only way to get this big one here is get those two out of the way. Okay, so yeah, this will only go to here right now. If we move this back, we can get this out of the way here. Yeah, I guess we need to make some room at the bottom. So if we make some room at the bottom, this can go further here. If we move you back and move you up top, then we can completely rearrange the bottom part here. Guess not quite there yet. Now I'm like, if I reset the puzzle, he's gonna be sassing me again. So I'm like, I need to get those tiny coffins at the bottom out of the way somehow. And I can only do that if I can move this out of the way. Okay, so if I move this back up, I can get this middle coffin here. And then this one can go here. I love this kind of puzzle with coffins. It's just a kind of game. So you can now go down here. Yes, this wasn't like back in the day. This was the, oh yeah, this wasn't a classic puzzle. This was like a puzzle. We just you know added that. And also yes, hello gloves. Good to see you. Okay. Where do I want you to go? Because I'm like, what I need to happen is I need this guy to go all the way to the top, right? And in order for that to happen, that horizontal coffin at the top cannot be there. But in order for that to happen, I need this small coffin to not be there.
It looks like someone isn't ready to be buried yet.
The game is sassing me. Yes, I think the original game is called something like a Rush Hour or something like that. Oh, interesting. It doesn't even go through now because the piece is too close to it. Huh. Like, I can get this down. Yeah, we need to, like, this small coffin is definitely a problem, but the problem we have is also that, yeah, it's difficult to get it past those coffins. Because, yeah, we need this coffin out of the way so that we can get those 2 coffins out of the way so that we can get this big guy up. I'm just like, we would have to move this coffin out of the way. Actually, I may just reset, because then I can do this from the start. Can I reset? I can't? Okay, fine. So be it. We have to work our way from here. Because yeah, if we move that guy out, we can get those 2 coffins at the back up, and then we can move the coffin that we're supposed to get out of here there. The problem is that those 2 coffins are stuck like this. Then we can't move our main coffin out, right? No, it doesn't reset the puzzle if I quit out of it. It just goes here. So it stays the same. Like the previous one, the one at the table, it had like a reset button, but this one just, I guess it's like the previous one you could make it stack, but this one, okay. But if I do this, I can move the big guy out to the top, which is a big part of our battle, right? The problem is now that we're blocked by the small coffin and all the way in the back, which is not desirable. Because that's cool, but that does not work. Which means, yeah, those coffins here would have to be at the bottom. Let me see. Because I'm like, I feel like I've messed myself up. Like, can I do something to like reset the room? Or something like that. Okay, so I left the room and came back, and it's now reset. So you know, we have to just leave if we don't want it. Okay, so we kind of have to basically shift everything in a sort of cyclical way, right? We want those coffins to be able to travel to the right side in order for those coffins in the bottom to be able to go all the way down, in order for those coffins to be able to move all the way to that side, for those ones to be going up, right? So we have to shift the whole board around in that way. So for that it feels... Because then if I can get this small one up, then I can move things down there, and then I can get those guys all the way down. But now this coffin is gonna be, you know, now the small coffins are here in the way of everything. And I can't move out of their way. So that was a plan, but it didn't quite do that. If I just have one of them down for now. Because then I'm... Okay, what can we do with this? We can remove those here. Then this is stuck like this. But we can move those guys up, and then the bottom 2 coffins will go in the corner. And that will let us move this small coffin out of the way, so that kind of takes care of some of the problems. Now those two can go down, which lets us shift the chop significantly, right? We can move those two in the corner, we can get that guy out of the way, we can get the chop guy out of the way, and then those two go up, and to the gates of hell you go. It's done. Okay. Needed to get my brain adjusted, and it worked. Okay. Why am I stuck? Okay, somehow got slightly stuck in this chair. Okay, I guess we didn't get anything because we have to solve everything. Okay, this child is just wearing a helmet under the lantern, and the dog is also wearing a helmet. Then we have... Okay, so they're playing some croquet, but when we shine the light on them, then they're just beating this man up with the croquet mallets. I am loving those paintings. Whoever came up with this idea, I was all like... They must have loved being like, how can I make those pictures scary? The dog deserves protection too. Yes, he does. Okay, so we have this little theater as well. Select the metal key and press the key and they will do something. Okay. She drinks, he drinks. Oh, is it like... The best reference I have for this is the crocodile game. Are we trying to make something happen in a specific number of turns? Yes, because if I press 3, they will take 3 drinks. Or she takes 3 drinks, and he takes 1. Okay, yeah, so we're playing against them. So if I do... 3... And then he will do 1. Yeah, last ball has a poison. Huh, okay, so I guess I lose now, because if I do 1, he will do 3, and then I'm on the poison. If I do 2, he will do 2, I'm on the poison. If I do 3, he will do 1, and I'm on the poison. Yeah, exactly. So I lose. Yeah, she dead.
Getting stuck? How about some shock treatment?
Why so snarky at me? Okay, so let's start with... I don't actually, like, haven't played a lot of those games, so... But I assume it's just, like... There's a mathematical way to win this. So, like, if we start with 3... I have to work backwards. Okay, so he's done 3 as well. So now if we do 3... He will be able to force us into a bad solution, because he will have an option to do... If he does 1, then we cannot force him into a bad solution. If we do 1... We do 2, he can do 1, we can do 3. I'm just like counting what I can do. Yeah, force, yeah, I'm just trying to see, like, from this distance, can I force him into something? Okay, no, because we lost again. Like, whatever we do right now, he can match it. So it's gonna have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, if we if we start with 2, then we should be able to win. So right now we lose. But yes, it's a silly game then, right? Because I know there is like a crocodile game where you do that with like teeth and stuff like that, but it just seems like there is basically a way to be able to always win. Okay, so he does 1 now, so we have to leave him. So we have to do 3 now. We have to do 3 again. Because now he doesn't have the reach to mess us up. And yes, now we do 2 and he's forced to drink the poison. There we go, okay. Yes, again, having to remember the fact that this is a game. I assume the puzzles match the puzzles from the game as it was in 1993, right? So by now, through all of the history of those sort of games, we have probably seen those puzzles like a million times with a million different games, but back then it was all, you know, new to people potentially. Also, we didn't get anything for this then. Like, it made a sound when we won, but I didn't see any reward. So I guess no reward for us here. And then there's also the blanket. It also had a brain. Okay, we can select a tile. Or are we making... We're trying to make a path.
The path of life, all twisting and turning.
Yes, the satisfaction of a puzzle well done. So yes, we can make a continuous path. Or at least attempt to make a continuous path. But then... Yeah, so this is the end then. So we need to be able to travel to here. So what's going on here? Or is this the start? Like this is the start tile and we go from here? Trying to understand. Don't know this game very well. Yeah, the voice lines are from the ghost, so it's all like, at some point there was a big party in this manor where he was tricking people into some sort of game and promising them rewards, and now they're all ghosts of some sorts. Okay, I mean, she said path of life, so it's like there's something that looks like a baby at that corner there. It would be nicer if the view was top down, I could see things. And then... Like, are we using all the tiles? Are we using not all the tiles? Because then we have things crossing. Because then we have this woman here. And we have like a granny. So do they have to go from specific stages? Oh, because I understand now. This thing in the top left corner, that's like a baby in a crib. I was like, what is this picture? And this is a grave then? That's what the pictures are. So we have to go from the baby in a crib to like this toddler to the kind of grown woman to old granny to the grave here. But then maybe we don't have to do it all in one go, because I'm not sure how would that work. We're burying grandma, no? Okay, so. But that will make it go through grandma. Because obviously this is a corner, so all we can do here is go across. Then it goes through grandma. We can make it go along like here. Then it returns to grandma, but then it's not matching like this. Is this all supposed to connect? I guess grandma could be like this. Because then it's one path and it goes to grandma. And this connects here to this bridge. But then where does this go? Oh, this is a corner. Okay, I see it now. And I can turn this as well. Okay, so this baby is a corner. And this one is straight through, this one is straight through, and then the grave is also... The grave is just one side dead end. So we can go from the crib here and over this bridge. Then we can make a path that goes to this baby or toddler or whatever. Then from the toddler we take the little bridge, go to the grown-up person. Then we go through grandma, through this bridge, across here. And then turn here and to the grave, yes. The blanket of life. And now they're all dead.
To the grave, huh, Stauf?
Yes, now they're all turned into skeletons. Okay, did we get anything for that? We did not. Ah, but there's a coin in this cupboard, so we take that with us. Even though I'm hoping not to, like, actually need hints. We'll never know. Never know how obtuse it will get with those games. Okay, so that's all. Have we solved all the puzzles that were meant for her in her room? Oh, spooky witch lady. And spooky tentacles coming out of the lake on this one. Yeah, it's just flowers. Oh, she is of the elder gods. And she's got a pig head. And I'm not sure what's going on up there. Too dark to see the default picture as well. Okay, can we leave now? Or is that... Are we gonna lose our progress? Like, once we've solved the room, is that okay? Okay, well, the puzzles are non-interactive now, so once we've solved them, they don't change. I mean, the general reward we do get is that more of the room unlocks, or the rooms unlocked, right? So as we solve all of those puzzles, and the map gets more unlocked. So we were here in Hein's bedroom, and then Temple's bedroom that should also be unlocked. So this is corner room here. Oh, hello. Skeletons also deserve to have pretty dresses. Nothing wrong with that. And then she's just the devil eating a heart. Yep. Can look at the window. What was that sound? Wow, that dropped quite heavy. Another coin. What is going on? Okay, the window's locked. Can't actually open it, but yes, there's a weird sound. Skeletons as models promote unhealthy beauty standards. The dress really complements her bone structure. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, there's a coin there. We can maybe grab if we can get into that corner. Yes, I'm ignoring the giant chest. I'm like, treasure? Coins? Okay, so there is a chest. It looks like maybe it needs items to go in it, like some sort of 2 spheres. But yes, I like how everything becomes nice and clean when we look through the lantern, but then pictures become scary. Or disturbing, yes, it's on fire. The amazing shrinking hat. Okay, this is to do with the magician, right? Whenever you need a little hand. Because this is the magician's room then, so that's why that poster's there. Yeah, that's him. There is no way I'm gonna be able to read this, especially because it's super dark. Hamilton something something bloke? And that's his box.
My dear Mr. Temple, I vividly remember seeing you perform amazing telepathic feats at many venues when I was younger. And so it warms my heart to see you on my own humble stage tonight. But this is no ordinary night. as I have prepared a special mystery for you to solve. And in return, I can offer you whatever you can imagine. You, as a man of magical abilities, should feel right at home in this mansion, alive with clues. But be warned, all the other guests are working on the same conundrum. And before this night is over, you must figure out what is to be done. Taking the shot is all part of the game. Meanwhile, I remain your loyal fan, Henry Stauf.
Okay, Henry, yes, he's trying to pitch them against each other. He's like, everyone's doing the same thing, so you know what to do. You know what to do. Don't get too friendly. Fight to the death. But also, again, he goes with this whole whatever you can imagine, right? Like, which could be some spooky things. Box of magic tricks. Brighton? What was that sound?
Well, you seem to know all about me, Mr. Stauf. But care to tell me about you? And your magic?
Self-decapitation. Magic from the east. Okay, we got some cups.
Now, this seems all rather trite. Okay, Stauf.
And we have to see where the coin is. Should be in the middle. Oh, is it like a lantern trick or something? Yeah, okay, the one that's lit up and then the lantern has the coin. Okay, but that's some sort of different coin. What are we doing with it? Do we put it somewhere? Now there are some other coins in this cupboard, so that might be part of it. How do we open it? It doesn't have a handle up here. Okay, let me just put it down as he drops it on the floor. Can I have it back? No, I cannot. I guess it's respawned here, yes. It's here. Oh, those spinny triangles, oh, like the... Oh yeah, like that thing also we saw in the illusion room where you spin them and the pictures merge. Crystal's doing a snack run. Okay, there's some sort of bird on this floor. Okay, here's a picture of a woman and child, and then it's just like Jester. Spooky rabbit in a hat. Okay, because normally it's, I guess, some sort of thing on the, like a rabbit on the picture. Oh, hi. Snake. I'm just like, okay. And then rabbit, rabbit no head. Vampires with wings. Vampire rabbits. Like a blue magical person. His dog is innocent. Okay, there's a hat locked in a box. More magic trick posters. Infant, okay, so like the old guy turns into a baby when we light it up. Some sort of bear at a bar. You say there was a hole on the side of the cupboard. I mean, there are holes inside of it for sure. Ah, they do go from to the other to the outside. But there isn't like an action for us to insert that. Like, all that happens is we drop it. Because there's also a hole at the bottom. Right, but... unclear how we, like, do we need some sort of implement to stick in there? Ah, and this is
Well, I
something.
wonder what's inside here. Stauf's lovely assistant, perhaps?
This is a puzzle. But, okay, it just says to quit because we need a sword to put in it. Yes, okay, so we have to find some items, it seems, because otherwise the things are not interactive. There is a magic hat, and there's another interactive postcard.
When Henry left the orphanage, he started moving from town to town, taking his puppets with him. He performed at county fairs and opened for many well-known magicians.
Okay, so he's a master puppeteer, and he likes to pull on people's strings. Oh, okay. It's a magic hat of magic. And then what? The hats are basically portals. We can do portal things with them. Okay, but if we just go to this puzzle, the hat disappears. Okay, and this chest, it has a sword on it. Right, so I guess if we can open this chest, we will be able to get the sword that we need for this box. Okay, we have to figure out what orders things are. And this needs 2 keys. And it has like a rabbit coming from a hat. Oh, and this is... there's a key there, but when we stand on the snake... when we stand on the snake, it closes, so that's why we can't get the key. Okay,
There must be a way to get that key.
Oh, okay, so if we... this is teaching us, like, oh, if we make it not pressed, remove the thing, we will be able to do that. Okay. So... is this magic hat somehow a way to, like, teleport our hand into here? Like, if I leave the hat here, will it then
There's
work?
a pressure-sensitive plate on the floor.
Yeah, I know. Can we open this? Yeah, just get on the bed. I mean, that's what I was like. Can I just hop on the bed? Because that would solve the problem. But apparently no. And if I drop the hat, it gets returned here. So it's not like drop the hats over. Well, unfortunately, this guy is just not smart enough to do this. Okay, so those hats are connected. The hats are connected. But it's like... oh, okay, I can go in the hat if I look in it. And then I can open it, okay.
Another hat locked inside a box. I get it, Stauf. You want me to play escape artist?
So I was able to pull that thing in that cupboard. And now can I open the thing? Yeah, okay. And now we have a second hat. And that should be yes. Now we can put a hat here. Right, when it's pointing at the key. And we go and stick our head into this hat. And we will be able to go inside and grab the key. There we go. Much better. And then that key goes in here. And then we just do the same thing on the other side. So stick a hat over here. Stick our head into this hat. And grab the key. Yes, I think the hat should have said use instead of inspect. Because I was just like, we're just gonna look at it. And there's a chest inside this chest. Okay, select slider, move slider. Okay, so bunny rabbits come out when I move them up. And why is that important? I mean, it's important because it's a magician's thing, but again, am I missing something that goes in the middle and then it will do something? Or does it have, oh, does it have to be like only just the ears are sticking out because that's what's on the bottom of the picture? No? That's not it? Yeah, I thought I had something, right? Yeah, I thought it was just the ears sticking out, but I did that, and I hope it's not like super, you know, to the millimeter. The positioning. Oh, okay. It is super to the millimeter positioning. Okay. So then we can move the slidey things. And it's like a, you know, cutting the person into 3 pieces sort of thing. And then we can put her back together. Okay, so do we have to find another picture to see how extended this person needs to be? Yeah, it's a bit fiddly. Ah, there we go. There were pictures on the side. Okay, so it was saying just the ears here. And here it's saying her head needs to be sticking out. That the top one, the middle one needs to be at the top. And then her legs need to be kinda sticking out, but not all the way. Because we still see a line beneath her shoes. But the head is all the way. Okay. So the shoes are like kinda sticking out. And the head is sticking out. And this goes all the way to the top. Like, we may have to fiddle it a bit because, yeah. I mean, this looks like it's all the way to the top because it's covering. Yeah, like the shoes are like, the line is still behind the shoe. And the head just feels all the way out. Okay, there it is. So it wasn't a head all the way out.
Rabbits out of hats, sawing a lady in half. Stauf sure loves the classics.
Okay, and then put the hat here. The other hat? Yeah, that one's a bit fiddly. Would be nicer if they've done like little interlocking positions, right? So I can put it like 1, 2, 3, 4 points up. Don't drop the hat. It's not what I wanted you to do. Where'd it go? Is it gonna magically teleport back? Okay, it's back at the table. Put it there. There we go. And it transforms into a smaller hat.
This looks like a job for the incredible shrinking hat.
The incredible shrinking hat. Okay, are we gonna be able to now become smaller? It says inspect, but we can't actually inspect. Oh, but now the hat goes into this cupboard. And then we're able to look into this hat through the portals, and we can grab the coin. But the coin is only for... The coin is only for hints, so it's not what we're trying to do. There's somewhere else this hat goes. Well, it goes into this other hole as well. So we can grab the stuff from the bottom. And we can grab... Oh, it's another magic coin. So now we have 2 of those. Oh, they probably go into this chest. That's what it is. I said I need 2 spheres, but I need 2 coins. And yes, the second one we got from a cup. Okay, the birds are in position. Can I open it yet? I cannot. Okay. Can I take my tiny hat? My tiny hat, where are you? Did you bring me some cookies, Crystal? Can I stick this tiny hat here? No. So I'm like... I was hoping maybe it fits in the hole, but it does not. We need the sword for this, I think. Okay, well, I stacked the two coins in. You want the little hat too? The chest turned into an eye? I mean, it is like a sphere in the front. And the coins are blinking. But I was expecting it to become interactive so I could do some stuff with it. So am I missing something else? It's opening when I'm near it. Is it? Or do you mean the cupboard? Oh, not near it, okay. Oh, okay, okay, so it's another hat puzzle. I was like, what is that sound? But yes, that makes sense. So can I put the hat here so I'm able to do it from the distance? No, I cannot put this hat here. It just got disappeared. So is this one. So what is in there that they don't want me to be able to see? Some sort of item inside of this hole. Thank you, Crystal, for the cookies. But the hats are not doing it. Like there isn't a slot for put your hat here. Unless I need to make my hat big again in order for it to work. And then I will be able to put it there because it's no longer a small thing. Yes, last boy, that was exactly what I was just thinking. Yeah, okay, big hat fits. And then we will be able to look through the hat. Okay, now I'm not near you, so now I can grab it. And does it open now?
That was a bit more challenging. Now what is this next trickery?
Okay, well, it's a box where a sword goes.
Presto! Now, let's see who's hiding in here.
Oh. Yeah, we'll stab the skeleton. Poor guy.
Thank you.
Curses.
Okay. So we freed the children, but he's not happy.
Okay, Mr. Stauf. I know you're here somewhere. I know you can hear me.
He got a bit stressed. He was like, okay, wasn't expecting that magic. Okay, and that's an achievement for solving this room. And yes, the room is now pretty and restored. Wait, but does that mean that I didn't solve that other room? Because it didn't turn nice and everything.
Real magic. True power. Oh, it's here for the taking.
Because yeah, her room is still all dingy. Right, so what did I do? Because we solved the devil drinking puzzle. We solved the blanket of life puzzle. But everything is still weird. Like the perfume bottles, they're just decoration. There's something going on. The wardrobe opened, but as far as I know, it was just dark in there. So we've solved the coffins. We saw her box. There is like a side table, but this doesn't open.
The next one will be harder.
It's complete again. Oh dear. Is that me?
I just didn't reconstruct the mirror to finish the room. She's reconstituting herself. Ah, we need to stand in the circle. So we have a good angle.
These bags. These wrinkles.
She got a gun.
So many mistakes. If only I could start over.
Hello. Yeah, those are FMV scenes, and like they are so good. I love them. They're absolutely amazing. Yeah, like because it's based on an old FMV game, so even though they remade it in 3D, they still kind of put those FMV actor scenes as the cutscene, and they actually look so nice. Because, you know, FMV could look quite jarring sometimes and that stuff, and obviously the old FMV, like, it didn't look all that great. But I think this looks really good. So they've really done a good job with it. And yes, now the room is normal. So yes, now we know that once we've done all the puzzles, we have to like find the cutscene and see the thing. And then the clock is for if we want to rewatch the cutscene, because we've already done that in the dining room. Okay, so that's those two rooms. Then if we look at our Ouija board,
all those mistakes. All I need is one more chance.
Dutton's bedroom is also open at the end of the hall. You can also look
Old
once
man
again
Stauf is hiding. Crazy,
at the Dark Lord.
sickening indeed.
Okay, so this is the next room.
Feels like it's watching me.
And yeah, they just speak. That guy. So shocked. I also like this painting mechanic a lot. Like, it's so funny. Okay, so I see
Stauf's
big
looking to make a
thing.
deal, but the right deal needs the right information. Stauf must have hidden something here.
Yes, there is a key we can pick up, but we need to find out where it goes. So yeah, this is a puzzle. Yes, they've really done some work here. And we've got a lion fireplace with removable eyes. Ah, safe behind the picture. This is saying. Okay, but I'm looking for where this key goes. It's volumetric video to give it 3D FMV. Yes, I was wondering because they don't look flat. They actually look like they're 3D, but they're not 3D models, so it's neat. And yes, I think so. The original remake was a VR, so like this remake is a re-release of the game that was first a VR game. So obviously, I guess in VR you got even the effect of like things being more in your face. Okay, 8 times diamond equals flag. Remember that. Yeah, this is some sort of pathway thing. Where does this key go? Maybe we're just not ready. Maybe when we get that safe out, but I need to put it down because otherwise my hand won't interact with various things. Okay, now I can grab the painting.
There's the safe. That's where Stauf's been hiding his secrets.
Okay, so we get a safe of some sort, but we can't use it yet because it looks like it needs little gems. So we need 8 time gems. Treasure? It looks like a map, but we can't like unroll it. Yeah, like they chuck everything. There is no put down button, so everything I leave, it just gets chucked on the floor and then returns.
I haven't thought about him in ages. How did Stauf know?
Okay, so he lost his yes.
Brian! I slipped under the ice and you just looked at me. Why didn't you help your own brother?
What happened to little Jason, Brian? Yeah, so he knows everything about those people. Somehow he knows their deepest secrets. And he's trapped them here to suffer. Okay, this is in Latin, so not reading that. And then this is maths, not reading that. Okay, so just some papers. 1764, something something, we can't pick that up. Not the American flag. Yeah, I wasn't thinking this, but I guess everyone's accents are American more, so yes. They all American. I'm just like, you know, in my head I see a manor and I think like England, Europe, where these children's spirits come from. I assume it's the dark secret of Stauf, right? Because it sounded like he lived in an orphanage and then he may have had like a grudge against children because they were bullying him or something. Okay, just more papers. Okay, I think this is the interactive postcard at least.
But when the Great Depression struck, the young puppeteer fell on hard times. The towns that used to welcome him now left him out in the cold.
Yeah, so he had started a nice career as a puppeteer and then went, it ended, he got poor, but somehow he does end up with a fancy manor and probably lots of money, so what has he done, right? What sort of deal with the devil has he done? Okay, we can activate the lion and stick our head inside, or hand inside, and that reveals a puzzle with money bags. Okay, let's just look around a little bit first. Two guys, and one of them is just casually some sword stabby stabs. There's another picture that's just of him. The something. The arrogant Brian Dutton. Okay, so for every person there seems to be like a picture with a little note what he thinks about them. So he's arrogant. Okay, Chimera, or it's just a snake fighting a lion. And they're wearing top hats for some reason. For the magic. And he's just pouring it out from a fish. And there's a skull in his cupboard. There is a cupboard here that needs a key. I'm sorry, I just keep looking at the paintings, but I absolutely love them. Like, the fact that they have so many unique paintings you can look at and they're spookies. There's some shadow over the village. This guy's head is huge. And there's the box. And we've got a dog. Yeah, they're just hunting here. Okay, so the dog moves for some reason. It turns away from his masters. I assume, yeah, the paintings have nothing to do with the game, and yet they're so cool.
Stauf seems to know my taste. Perhaps there's a clue in here.
They just make it spooky. Okay, there's like 3 snakes, fire, a goblet, and a spiral. And then there's a mirror for some reason. Are any of them well-known paintings? The guy in the corridor that looked surprised, that seemed like a painting I have seen before. So, like, they might be, you know, there might be old paintings that are, you know, in public domain, because it says Claude Monet on this. So, yeah, there might actually be just, you know, actual period paintings that whoever's doing the art for the game decided to make versions of with Spooky Edition. I don't know, maybe Crystal can tell us if she recognizes any of those paintings, since she knows art. Okay, so this is a puzzle of some sort as well, where we're gonna enter a code based on the stuff at the top. But that feels like we need a clue from something. I mean, there's a mirror, so like maybe mirror them or something. Okay, what else? There is an article. Dutton opens tire factory. Successful local entrepreneur Brian Dutton, 29, opens his tire factory south of Harley at Costello Road. Automobiles are the future and they need 4 tires each. And those will be Dutton tires, according to the suave young businessman. Okay, that's his business. A list of the wardrobe essential, her something. Okay, and here there's a money bag that we can move. Oh, and this is where the 8 gems come in, right? Because it says 8 gems equal target, and there are little gems on the way. Okay, so there's this Stauf mansion at the top with the lit window. So we have to go through 8 gems to get there. So there's one at the very end then, so that's already give us 1. Then if we go through here, that could be 2, 3, 4, 5. Like how many are there even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there are 8 in total, so we probably have to find a intersecting path that goes through all of the 8 gems. So we're gonna go through here. If we go over there, we can then return down. It's just the difficulty is that you have to rotate around, so you gotta see what's going on. Yeah, the piece is hand-holding money bag, because it's all about riches. Okay, maybe this isn't a good start here, because then we won't be able to get those last couple gems. I think we need to start the other way, because otherwise we won't be able to get that 1 gem near the start. So let's go back, let's start this way. Grab this gem. Then this way, grab those 2 gems on the way. But then we can't grab that one, so we need to maybe go through that top gem, go back on ourselves, go here, and grab this gem at the bottom. Then we go through the bottom path here. And then we need to go up top here to get that gem under the house. And then we go to the manor. There we go. I think that indicates the guy's actually a thief. I think this just indicates that the way Stauf perceives this guest is like that he's greedy, right? Okay, so that's a gem for us. All rich people are thieves. Yeah. Okay, so that's two gems here to the safe. So we can't open it yet. There's another money bag puzzle here. Oh, we have a little pond. And what we're trying to do. Okay, so we grab a money bag and then people turn up with pitchforks and are angry because we're stealing. Yes, okay, so also no double backing on ourselves. Did we hear this guy's box yet? No, it's on the bed. We can go listen to it.
My dear Mr. Titan, welcome to my house. I've watched you rise to the elite of our little town with this, I want to offer you the following arrangement. You want to spend the night as my guest, and in exchange, I will give you your heart's most secret desire. And you know what that is, Mr. Dutton, don't you? But I require one thing of you. A deal. A transaction that I have set up for you. You may wonder what that deal is, and make the cut. That is all part of the game. This is all I can tell you, Mr. Dutton. In the morning, only one of my guests will walk out of this house with his or her every wish granted. Your partner in business, Henry Stauf.
Okay, yeah, so for them all, he just further indicates that he's been watching them. Where did you get fat of whipped cream? And that timing, so... Yes, you can make up your own lore about their greatest desires. Yeah, we get another coin here as well. Oh, I walked into the trophy. Anything hiding here? No, okay. So I know what to do with the money bags. I just need to do it correctly. Okay. Move the pawn? Okay, something's weird. Okay, now it's working. I was trying to grab it while I wasn't in the puzzle, and then it was... No.
Would it help if I said your soul is at stake?
No, it would not. I need to go... Okay, maybe this isn't the right path. No, because then I can't do this corner. Nah. Maybe the other way then, because I need to go... Because there are like fences, right? So I can't go through here. So we need to... find a path around like this. Okay, so that gets us around here. Then presumably we need to be able to finish in the middle there. So if we go around here, yeah, we can move it there. There we go. Yes, run away from all the people I stole money from and they can't get me now. Okay, so that gave me... Huh. Okay, that might be some sort of broken thing, because obviously one of those things rolled out, but then for some reason there's another one there that I can't interact with. Hopefully that's not like broken, it's just a duplicate object. Okay, but so this would indicate that we need 8 of those, but maybe we just need 4, because there's another puzzle, so we would get another one. I hope what's said in the parts where the sound gets strange in those boxes is important for a future puzzle. I mean, if the boxes are important for a future puzzle, we can always come back and listen to them. But right now, they're just flavor as far as I know. Okay, so we can look into the mirror, which means the mirror is indeed important to what we're doing here, right? Because then we see it from the other side, and like the order is different. Then it's spiral, goblet, fireplace, snakes. So do we just need to set it opposite? Or like... one is the copy, one is the opposite. So if it starts with snake, fireplace, goblet, spiral... And then the spiral basically reflected on the other side, because that would match what the mirror is showing. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Being visual, but yeah, I hope it's basically that, yes, it was supposed to roll out, but for some reason it's also there like this. But hopefully 4 is what we're looking for. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now this is an activated puzzle. We can drop marble or rotate dials. Okay, so the marble goes into there. And then we can spin it, okay, to transfer the marble between the different compartments. Oh, but okay, the red holes are bad. Don't put marbles in the red holes. Okay, I think my thing is out of alignment now. Okay, but the marble just drops automatically now. So, what am I supposed to do if I can't decide when to drop the marble? Do I need to leave the room again? Let me just step out for a second to reset that puzzle to what it was. Okay, now it's at the top, so I can decide when to drop it. Because yeah, it needs to be like in the second hole, because then it will align with the side. Okay, so we drop marble here. Then it goes into here. Can I rotate the other dials? I can rotate the ones with the diamonds, yes. And that then spins... Okay, that spins the neighboring ones, so we can try and basically realign things. So we can realign like this. Okay, that goes in here. Then it's safe to rotate here. Oh, but is there a hole under there? Yeah, okay, there is a red hole here, which means we cannot drop through here. I'm not even sure, like, what is our goal to get it into the middle? Or is it to get it, oh, it's get it to the bottom, to the log. Okay, let's get it to the log, but we can't get it through here because here there's just a hole at the handoff point. So we won't be able to do it, which means we have to go the other side. Okay, so it drops here. We can go on this way. Hand it off. Okay, but how do we rotate here? Huh. Oh, we can probably... There's probably a way to get it into the middle then. Like to the middle hole instead. Because yeah, this one we can't rotate either way because we will just drop in. Okay. Huh. Okay, so if we hand it off into this hole... Oh no, we can't get it into the middle. That doesn't work because the holes are over here. Okay, back to the other side. Yes, back to the other side, I think. I'm understanding it more now. We have to go to the center. So here, we're gonna have to rotate through this side. Make it miss that bottom section and instead go into the middle. So we can just spin the middle with a distant one. Can we go into the middle? Hello? Are you gonna drop in there? No? Okay, can it only go into the middle through those side ones? Because it's not dropping from this one. Like, as far as I can tell, this is aligned, right? And it's not going down. Can I get it in here? And then get it to the middle. Somehow, although now gravity is not it's not on our side, so... Ah, okay, it does help on there. So, then we can... Does it rotate through this way? Yes, it does. Okay. So then we can get it down to here. Just carefully to not drop it into that hole. rewind it a bit and then turn this one. No, because we have to go to the side one. There we go. And then we drop it into this one. And then we drop it into the one below. And then... Can we go through here? No, we can't.
I really need to pick the right path and avoid the pitfalls. I'm so close, I can feel it.
Huh. Oh, I can... Oh, okay. Dumb me. My mistake here was that I can't go through this left side, but I can go through the top. That top hole is not connected. Yes, this top hole is not connected. I thought this top hole was connected as well, and I was like, I'm trapped here. How can I go through? But then... Okay, maybe this hole also isn't blocking us. Okay. Apologies. I swear, I almost got it. Okay. And then we get it into the middle. And then we go all the way to the other side. Okay. And then it goes down here. And then it hands over for this side. And then we can just turn here. It's fine. There are no holes on that side. There we go. And now we get into the safe.
Oh boy, thanks!
Done! The next one will be harder.
Okay, so, I mean, it's interesting, right? Because we're solving the puzzles. The people that were trapped here or invited here we're supposed to we're supposed to solve, right? But now he's mad that we're releasing the butterflies of the children. Like, he solved it clearly because he's
Toys,
in the safe.
Internal operations, 1925. The old fool. Trade secrets. No wonder he kept them in a safe.
Or just got blurry mace.
What in God's name?
Okay, spooky ghost painting.
What song? For a song.
So yes, while we're releasing the spirits of the children from the various hiding spots, like there was that one boy that led us here, right? So he's the boy, yes. And that's actually painting of Dutton. So that was his ghostly version. Okay, we can actually open the safe and we can pick up this book, yes. Wonderful Toys and Puzzles. Henry A. Stauf, Proprietor, Internal Operations. But we cannot look inside. We can only stare at the covers. Well, I'll just drop it on the floor like everything else. And money! Hey, we're rich! Time to go. We're leaving because we're rich now. But bye-bye! Was nice knowing you, Mr. Stauf. I got my money.
Stauf's secrets will be mine.
It disappeared. The money. It disappeared when I left the room. No. Can't be rich anymore. Well, you say that, Digimon, but not money. The treasure is always a lie. Yes. Okay, so did that open? No, it didn't open any new rooms because Nox's bedroom is still available to us. So that's this room. Ooh, what's this? A train? A model train?
Toys. Seems like Stauf is up to his old tricks.
It's old tricks. So they kind of know about him, like being a toy maker and stuff. There is some scratches here. Yes, use lantern. Thank you, lantern clue that tells me I should be using my lantern. And it's a block with letters. Okay, it goes with the puzzle then. Because it fits this block stuff. Love model trains. I mean, they're pretty cool. But they're a hobby for people who have room in their house. Which obviously if you have a manor, you have room in your house. But I'm like, I struggle to fit my Lego in my house. But they wouldn't have room for a whole model train. You'll just have to make a game yourself, so we'll finally get a mansion with some riches. Well, do it then. I will play it on the channel. If you make one. I dare you. What we got? The Landeros Bank of New York. Business loan. $3,500, which it was in like, yeah, something like the 30s, so this is a ton of money. $3,500. A huge amount of money at the time. And then final notice. Okay, so they're, yes, in financial trouble. They took out a huge loan and now they can't pay it. That's why they're here. We got some crazy typewriter that we'll have to solve. If we solve all the room puzzles, we'll renovate the hallway as well. The dining room was renovated. It did renovate. Like the dinner became unmoldy, all the plates were fixed and all that stuff. So the dining room is all good. Hello, Joran. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the game looks really good. They really done a good job with it, and with the FMV actors as well. It all looks so good together. And it's creepy, but not in like a, you know, horror, constant spookiness, you know, jump scares. Okay. Creepy doll. Well, I can grab the coin while creepy doll is away. Creepy doll head. Let's just put that down. Yeah. Hope work is good to you, Joran. Not too stressful.
My dear Mrs. Knox, I'm so glad you joined us. It must have been a trying time for you and your Edward. And because of this, I offer a most interesting proposition. A simple task. Child's play, if you will, in exchange for your heart's deepest desire. When all the guests have gathered, you must figure out what it is that I want. It's a puzzle, Mrs. Knox. And mind you, the others are also working on the same task. It may all depend on who has the greatest need, or who has the sharpest wit. There are clues throughout this house as to what must be done. The house is alive with clues, hoping to meet you in the flesh. I remain your host, Henry Stauf.
Yes, Joran, you'll be able to sleep later unless you're scared of spooky paintings, because they have plenty of those here. Look at that, just a shadow lurking in the clouds. The real treasure is the trauma we accumulated along the way. That's amazing, Matt. I mean, it's true with those games, that's for sure. Okay, there was, yeah, another block I saw for this puzzle here, so we can add it. There are some boxes, but that might just be decoration. Your final exams start tomorrow, Crystal. Oh, good luck with your exams. Hope you get enough sleep and are well rested, and you know, the puzzles here will help you. You know, study the paintings. Okay, another block here. It's been a while since I've had an exam in my life. So, now I'm like, yeah, don't like that stress. Ah, okay. So this is shine a lantern and they will move the blocks. And A is on top and ED are lower down. But potentially we need more blocks still, like from the other puzzles. Yes, that's Mrs. Knox. Mrs. Yes, Eleanor Knox, the... Yeah, I'm not sure what that second word is. The real Eleanor Knox? It's been a while since you had exam, you still get stress dreams about them. Yeah, I don't even get those. Like, I get stress dreams about work now. So, exams are long gone from my stress repertoire. The selfish Edward Knox. I mean, I can read some of it, but it doesn't help that the words that I'm trying to read are all kind of obscured. The fourth Eleanor Knox. You know, these days, most games, like if they have weird font, they do have like a reading mode where they tell you what it says, but I guess they just want, like, it's not important, right? It's just flavor text, this thing, so it doesn't super matter. Okay, we're doing train. Change tracks, top view. Okay, oh, we want to collect all of the train wagons in order. Okay, how do I... Okay, we can go forward. And then we can change the track and go backward. Okay, oh, but that cart is over there. We would have to be turned around. Okay, so that takes me to 1, but I'm the wrong way around. Crash! Okay.
The tracks need to change.
Yeah, I know they need to change, mister. It's gonna be hot and you have exams, so... Okay, because yeah, here I could... I'm not make fine. Choo-choo! Okay, this isn't attaching because I guess it's not the right wagon for now. But now I'm going the other way. Choo-choo! Okay, now I should be able to get the first wagon. I'm sorry, this is also a bit fiddly. There we go, got wagon number 1. Now, 2 is over there where we've already been. So this goes this way. Ah, okay, I need to do it like this. The train is sometimes making noises. Yes, now I'm the wrong way around, so I need to turn myself again. And now back into this track. Choo-choo! There we go, number 2. Now number 3 is over there, which means I need to be going backwards again. Actually, might be fine. Let's go, chugga chugga. Choo-choo. Out of my way, I'm a train. Nope, I'm wrong again. Shouldn't let me drive trains. Okay, I can't go up that track. That's too far. It's a bit fiddly, this train. Can I go up this track? Yes, I can. Oh, I need to like proper clear the junction for it to let me get past the way I want to go. Okay, now I'm backing up into there again. And that should let me collect number 3. And now I just need to go all the way through the tunnel. Choo-choo! And get number 4. And now we just need to go to the station backwards. Choo-choo! Oh, we need to turn ourselves around because the train needs to be the other way. Okay. Fine game. I'm doing it. I'm riding into the station forwards. Choo-choo! There we go.
Ha! Got it.
Yes, if you enjoyed the train puzzle and my train noises, make sure to like the stream. So I can make more train noises in the future. Okay. Now it goes A on top, E, D, and B at the bottom. Okay, so what's with this weird machine? Okay, we can select numbers. Yes, add trade emojis. Is it gonna like add them up? Yes, it's gonna add them up in the columns. So do we have to make all of them?
It's a comptometer, just like the one I have at the office.
Comptometer. What's a comptometer? Because like on this one, the most we can make is a 7. And we can make a 7 in the middle here as well. The calculator? I've never heard the word. Like, what am I trying to do? Because I can make 7s everywhere, but I assume it's not. Oh, maybe it's the $3,561 that they have on their loan? Is that what I'm trying to construct here? Machinated calculator. Wow. Never seen such a thing. But does it mean we can do overflows? Because like, if I was gonna do 8... Oh, you can. Okay, so it does do overflows into the next space, so we can up the numbers like that. If we make over 10 in another row.
I need to reach a certain number.
Yes, certain number, which one? I assume it's whatever's on that check then, since it's nicely in the view. And it's 356191. But we can't make a 1 at the end. So, it was mostly for adding and very, very fast. It did other functions too, but it was there to help you add up columns. Yeah, how on earth are you gonna get that last number? Yes, I've realized that now. That there is no 1 on the other end. Make 11. Oh yes, because then it will move to the next column. So yes, we can do that, because we can make 9 and that too make 11. Then we need to get a 9 here, and here we can just get 1 straight up. And this just gives us an 8, which with the other one is 9. Now you're making me do maths game. So here we're able to make 1. But we may have to make 11 again because otherwise here we will overflow trying to make a 6. So yes, if we make 11 here, then we can make a 6 here. We're able to just have a 5 here and just have a 3 here.
Stauf
There we go.
With us. How can he possibly have that letter?
Yes, he knows about you and about your troubles. And that's another cube to our collection. Okay, so are we expecting cubes to fill this whole thing in? No, now it's Okay, so there's a hidden letter. There's a hidden letter A on one of the blocks that then goes down from the sea. And now this puzzle is available, so we should know what to do here. Okay, so we can select position and place and pick up the blocks. Oh, is it just put A on this scratched up block that says A? But then where do other ones go? Are we just making alphabetical order? Or something? Like, is it supposed to be a word? Because I guess they can all connect like A, B, C, D. If we do... Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, making them all the same height if we put A over there. But then... does the E go there? Okay. Yeah, that one at the back goes really high. But yes, we can move all of the letters and move them into other positions. But yeah, we can't make... Yeah, we can make... Because if we shift it all around, then we can make a continuous thing where they're all the same height. Yeah, there we go. So the one that was saying put A there was a lie? No, it's not the answer. But something happened. It does like a little bowling. So the columns are lighting up when the blocks are on them. And then the letters are only lit up because that's the one I'm selecting. So that's just what I've got selected right now in terms of movement. Like, why is it making that blinky sound? Because I can't... Yeah, they're lighting up at the bottom there when I do this. But what is the meaning of it? Right? Because if I remove the C, it doesn't light up anymore. So the A and B are lit up and the D and E are lit up. But then we don't know about the C because the C is just there. So C doesn't light up when it's there. But it's also they don't light up anymore. A and B are lit up, but then D and E are no longer lit up because they're not connected to the other stuff. Because like there are other layers we can put them on, right? There are other blocks that end up in the same height. Like A, B, C, and we can see that C is lit up now as well. There aren't any other puzzles. I didn't see any other ones because this wasn't a puzzle we could do until we had all the blocks. So I think we have all the blocks now. And it's this... Yeah. So like, this is the puzzle we need to do now. So it's like, A is lit up, then the other blocks connected to it are also lit up if they're on the same level. But then that... D goes all the way down. Because yeah, then there isn't the same level stuff. So yeah, it does feel like this one corner is the only place where there's enough room for all of them. It's just this one says A, so it's like, does it mean that A has to be there? Interestingly, C lights up while in here. So C is okay being there? Okay, and that's just like, yeah,
Yes!
that's good.
I solved it!
Rotten luck.
Stauf mentioned a proposition. Let's see. What was his message again?
Okay, I'm not actually quite sure why the C had to be there, because it was on a different level than the other blocks. But they're all connected now, so it worked. So I was like, well, they're lighting up.
Stauf knows too much. The debts. But how?
Perhaps he wants to help us. Our heart's deepest desire.
What? What?
Don't you see? The blood!
There's nothing there. Eleanor! Eleanor! There's nothing. Eleanor, we have to win this prize money. Do you want to see me locked up by our creditors? Do you? Now, shape up, Eleanor. No more of your spells. Not today.
I just need a moment.
Magic blood coming out of the box. Who spoke here? Okay, new rooms are available. Yes, he's definitely not trying to help them. He's there to mess with them to the best of his ability. Yes, the room has been restored to its former glory. Goodbye, train. We loved you with all our heart. So hard to leave you behind. The implication is this room that Enlil lost a child. I mean, yes, it does feel weird to leave this in here unless you're trying to, like, mess with them on a deepest level, right? In like, oh yeah, and there's also like, here's your debts, and here's like children's toys and a doll, right? Like that's like heavily hinting at something. Okay. So what is open now?
Stauf must help us out. He must.
Yeah, he's like, he must help us out. I'm like, don't be so sure. Okay, so we have the library available at the first floor. And just the library. Okay, so we're going back downstairs. Main guest is the woman and her husband is an idiot. I mean, he doesn't seem to perceive so well that this is a trap. Oh my god. This is the funniest one. It's a baby. It's Cthulhu, the elder god, as a little baby. Spooky girl from the ring in the forest. This one is just like fiery meteors. Okay, so it's like the mother is watching the child sleep, while the child is watching the mother sleep. The eye of Sauron is looking on us. Got a little blush marks on his cheeks. I think that's just his eye, like red eyes. But I mean, it's amazing. I want this painting in my house. It's too good. Too good. Is there like a dumb waiter here? Hello? Anyone there? Oh.
Don't you wish that this night could just last forever?
A? his pose changed. He was looking straight at us before, and now he's like looking sideways.
Old man Stauf built a house and filled it with his toys. 6 guests came one night, their screams the only noise.
But also now more of the pictures have been burned out, so I think the children we release from the rooms, their pictures become burnt out as they released, so they're gone. So there's still plenty we have to save. There is another record for us to restore. Try the button next to the service elevator. There are buttons, okay. Didn't see. I was just like, anyone there? There's a coin for us. Thanks, Crystal. Like, they're to pay for hints, so hopefully we don't need it. She, Frankenstein lady, and her brain is showing from her hat. No tea in the elevator? Nope, sorry. Reviews said the game was about 5-7 hours long? Okay, I was hoping we would be able to do it as one go, but we may have to split it till tomorrow then, because I can't be staying up till super late today.
Oh, careful, miss.
Martine.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Edward, is it?
yeah.
I seem to be a bit turned around.
Understandable. Everyone has retired to their rooms, with a plan to rendezvous in the library at 8.
A stutter. How charming.
Since I was a child.
Well, it's nothing to be ashamed of. At least you've got the brains for these puzzles. I'm just a dopey little actress.
Sure, you're very talented.
Say, why don't we form a team? Your intellect and my charisma.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, give it a think, sugar. I'll await your answer in my room after the library rendezvous, where it's nice and private.
His face, like, Isn't he here with his wife, like, lady? Find someone else, but at the end her neck like cracked funny. She may have to see someone about that. Okay, we had a record, but I guess I lost it. Alright, didn't pick it up because I went back to the elevator. The acting's a bit cheesy. I mean, it's a bit theatrical, right? It's not like polished Hollywood movie. It does remind me a lot of like theater shows, I would say, where they were kind of overstated. But also, yes, wasn't that the FMV games as well? Everything was overacted.
If you feel the need to reflect, my own personal library is at your disposal. It is right across the hall, opposite the dining room. But I've been doing a spot of redecorating, so things may be a bit out of place.
Oh, I absolutely like those FMV segments. They're great. Like, the fact that they managed to make them look so good, you know, in a modern version of a game that used to be fully FMV, great job. Like, sometimes you don't know what to expect from such old remakes, but I think it's great. There's an old telephone. Can we call for help?
Disconnected.
Oh, just him sassing me again. Oh, the ghost child. She got a sword, and he's got no head, or she's got no head. It's a bit of a shame, like it's hard to see the original painting because it's dark, so can't fully appreciate the change. But the library, here we go. Stauf just wanted to make puns and had to trap an audience there to make them listen, yeah.
Without an audience, Henry Stauf the puppeteer became destitute. Forced to sell his puppets for a pittance, he started looking for jobs. But there were none, and no one would take the outsider in.
Library of no books. Yeah, how can you even call that a library? Like, not a single bookshelf in sight. They're looking a bit evil. He was a performer who lost his audience. Whether he would have been crazy, yeah. Like, have a need to be seen. Okay, I'm like, yeah, there's a snake in the skull, but there's also 3 and 4 on the piece of cards, so that might be important. He has no books. No books whatsoever. Judge him. And this anatomical model just doing a spot of dancing. Could have 2 libraries. 3. I mean, what I would really like is like those houses where they have like a little turret, you know, hexagonal turret, and just have that with a nice seat and, you know, books all around there, so you can just sit in a little window, cozy seat with your books, and then it's every time you're there, it's a nice sound of rain outside somehow magically, and you just get to read your books in a little tower in your house. With like a nice view outside. Beauty and the Beast style library. Like they bring you the books you want. Okay, bunch of paper.
A library without books? Unlikely. Oh yeah, there's something going on here.
Okay, well maybe the books are hidden. Maybe the books are behind things. There's a book. At least one.
This book seems to be the key. Where's the key to the book?
Where is the key to the book? Something about a clock. Yeah, 3 and 4. That's what it's showing here. On a clock. And it's showing 3 and 4 on this one as well. So, and there is a clock ticking away somewhere. So that's something to do. So it's, I mean, I say 3 and 4, but it's like 4:15 on the clock. Yes. Can we touch this? Yes, we can. And then what? Okay, now it's a puzzle. Move weight. Okay, moving the weights lets us change the time of the clock. There we go. 4:15.
Time seems to be of the essence.
And that opens it, and we get a stump. A stump with a star. Does it go in here? Yes, it does. Ooh.
Well, there they are. But now, how to get them to their proper place?
I've raised your library standards. Yeah, there's a book in it. Okay, so... Oh! Okay, now we have bookcases. But we've gotta arrange the bookcases in the room, because now they're not quite there. Look, there is books. He's got books. Old books. Dusty books. Books over here. So it's not exactly book-free. Yes, there are some books. They were just magically hidden from us. We gotta arrange the library. So where do they go? Ah, there's a rotating platform. So we can make the bookcases turn. Okay, so there are 2 bookcases. Oh, I see now where they go. I see now. Okay, you go over here for now. Because I need to turn the 2x2s to go into their corners. The platform needs to be this way. Can't go here. This is a bit loud, I have to say. We have to figure out how to get them past all this furniture. Yes, if only house was magic and you could move your books. Books magically. And bookcases. So this one will go through here. Oh, but I think it's backwards. It needs to be facing the other way. But this other one is currently the right facing. So we can slide it there. Yeah, I'm thinking like, yes, how does the big one fit there, right? Because it's a 3x3. So maybe we need the small ones to be waiting in the side for now. And then the 3x3, yeah, slides alongside that side. So the platform needs to be this way. And then we can turn it this way. Okay, yeah, that works. That then slides in there. And then the two small bookcases, just have to turn them around. Yeah, that one's correct. So I just need to get the other one rotated. Move this sofa out of the way. And then it goes. There, we've arranged the library.
The room is back in order.
Okay, we've released another child.
Little victory while it lasts.
Don't fly into the fireplace, child. It's dangerous. The fireplace only works if we look through the lantern. There's a draft coming from the chimney. Okay, we've got a cutscene.
These bookcases were moving by themselves. And earlier, a skeleton came alive right before my very eyes.
I saw blood.
Well, I was in my room getting my beauty rest. Perhaps you should do the same.
All I saw was a dusty bedroom in need of a cleaning service.
Oh, don't look at me. I didn't see anything. Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen. Maybe I can find a talking skeleton that'll pour me a drop of the hard stuff.
Wait! We shouldn't go walking alone. We might be in danger. If you've read anything about Mr. Stauf's dolls.
Tell me you don't believe in that gossip. There's no danger. This is just a harmless little party.
Even if the house was haunted, I could fend for myself.
This is a game, nothing more. One of us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
It may be a game, but only Stauf knows the rules.
What about his dolls? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess we will learn after we watch enough of those postcards. It's 8 o'clock. I mean, first rule of being trapped in a horror movie mansion, do not split up. And they immediately go, let's split up. I mean, one guy was like, we shouldn't split up, but the rest of them were just, nah, don't care. Every man for himself, I'm gonna get a drink. Okay, we can't go in the bookcases to grab stuff, so all you can do is stare at the books. More papers, more horse figures. This hat, is it magic? It is not magic. No, that's just the label. Yeah, I mean, as soon as weird stuff starts happening in a manor you're trapped in, surely you should be a bit more suspicious of what's going on. But I guess then they wouldn't be all trapped here as ghosts. Should be tiny cute hat, no rabbit, no.
Pathetic.
Okay, so what's unlocked now? Okay, the kitchen and the storage rooms are now available to us. But first, cutscene.
Mr. Temple, I feel there's someone else with us. Not a spirit, a seventh. Someone frightened.
Yes, the little boy.
You have the gift.
Edward refers to them as my spouse. He says I'm hysterical, but it's not my imagination. It's...
My dear, I understand. More than most.
But what Edward wants is...
But what do you want?
Maybe my gift could help people. I've always liked children. Edward and I never... I should lie down.
Allow me to escort you upstairs. I will be in the game room, playing cards. If you'd like some company, you know where to find me.
Yes, the 7 guests, that's the name of the game. It's true that. Well, there was the little boy, right? Because when we watched the initial cutscene of all of them arriving, the 6 people arrived and entered the house, and then the little boy walked in, right? So, is he the 7th guest? Are we the 7th guest? But also, I like how the husband, he wasn't falling for the charms of the actress, but this lady sees the magician and is like, oh, yes, escort me, please. Please escort me to my room. So fast, Mr. Hot Magician.
My honored guests, Harley on the Hudson's finest. Please feel free to use the downstairs kitchen if you're feeling a little peckish. And I think you'll find the upstairs game room is most entertaining. After all, you can never have too many games. If only we could play forever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever.
You see where we got stuck, sir. I mean, obviously, it's like, how... If we're just a random person, how did we get here, right? Like, we arrived on some magical boat at night, who knows from where? Like, the boat didn't even seem like it would have made it through the swamp we were going through, so... Our arrival here seems very mysterious as well, so there is a good chance that we're somehow yet the ghost of a boy or some other spirit, because it seems weird for us to just make it here as a person. And we never stated, like, why we're here, right? We're just like, we're just here, we've arrived. Okay, well, off to the kitchen to get snacks.
Did something just move over there?
Wow, Firefly. Literally jumped on the desk, hit the microphone mute, and ran behind the monitor. The sabotage is in full swing this evening. His head gets tiny. Look at him. Tiny. Yes, she's got skills. There we go. Okay, we get moldy food again.
Magic bookcases, living skeletons? Ridiculous. Now, where does Stauf keep the wine?
Yeah, she likes her wine.
Stauf, for that matter.
She does like her wine. That's why the game in her room was drinking with the devil. Cheeses, jams. 15 bottles is all we need. Okay, so there's some sort of Firefly, please. Like, no. She's like, oh, you won't let me touch the microphone? How about I topple your glass? Wouldn't that be funny again if I spilled your drink into your PC or something? Aren't you the little saboteur? Would go for some cheese. I have a Spanish cheese selection in my fridge that I've been indulging in for the last few days. It comes with a little applesauce as well. Pretty nice. What's up, missus? You want some attention? Attention required right this second. And now I am absolutely covered in fur. It is the time of the year where she drops so much fur. Like, there's a whole cloud in here right now. Okay, so we need to get some bottles. And they have numbers. Oh, are we playing Sudoku or something? Because it's like numbers on the bottles, then numbers on the grids. But we don't have all the bottles. The original game came on a CD-ROM and had a very unusual quirk. If you put it on in the CD player, it would be weird because it wouldn't know what to do with computer data. But when you put this one in, it played actual music. There were a couple of songs and some instrumentals. I still have one of the songs and on my main music place and say, wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's so neat. Like, I don't actually know, I haven't checked this. Like, you know, is this remake, did this remake involve any of the original creators? Or is this been like completely independent team that just got the license for the game?
As Stauf's money ran out, he went to his bank, but they refused to give him a loan. With nothing left to barter with, he resorted to begging. Ignored by all, no one spared him a dime. And the warm summer breeze turned into a cold winter gale.
Yeah, so he was definitely down on his luck, and that's exactly the sort of time where one may form, you know, some feelings of resentment towards people, towards the world, that you've been left behind and no one's been kind to you. So, yeah. I'm not saying anyone that happens to that turns evil. Plenty people, you know, they end up really poor and having nothing, and they're still nice, and they still want to do good in the world, but, you know, sometimes people get resentful of that. Okay, we have a weapon now, we're safe. We can play Stabby Stab Stab, the game. If all the rooms on the floor are renovated, will the central area will also be renovated? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Like, maybe eventually the whole manor will be restored. Okay, there's some meat pieces. I don't think those are puzzles, just food. Ah, there is a door outside, but we can't go outside. Potatoes, another telephone, so he can sass us again. Disconnected. Yep, just him being sassy. Yeah, there's some some scales there. If we can get this cabinet opened. Who's the narrator? Someone. Okay, it's not moving. Ah, okay, we can pull it to the side. So, we've got the scales. Okay. Because there's like 2, 3. So we have to even it out. Unknown amount on the... I know, it's a 4. Okay. Can I put it in the empty space, please? So what do we have? 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, and 6. Okay. So we can make... Let me see. Let me add this up. That's 4, 7, 12. 15, 19, 24, 20. I'm like, did I add the can that I'm holding in my hand? Forgot what I was counting. Okay, and now the chili pepper wrote down. Okay. Why do we get a chili pepper? What am I doing with the chili pepper? Yeah, I was just like, for a second I was being like, did I count the can in my hand? Just staring me in the face. We're cooking. Making magic spells.
Spice will give it more flavor.
She making spicy wine? Ah, we're making a recipe. Okay, so number 15 wine, 2 onions, a chili pepper, and some ground up meat? What are we cooking? What are we cooking? Okay, so this is a puzzle. Move piece of meat, rotate spike. Oh, it's like a 3D meat fitting puzzle. Okay, so I need to rotate it, but it doesn't fit like this. I can't see the piece of meat I'm holding very well. Like, is there a different view I can have? Yeah, beef stew with red wine. Sure, I was just like, I thought she was here to have a drink, and I was thinking, what are you making, like mulled wine or something, and then you're putting meat in it? So I was just confused by the concept of what she was trying to make. I'm like, I can't see the inside of this piece of meat, so I'm not sure what am I doing with it. I guess it fits here, like just a ball. Ah, there we go. That sound. That sound. Okay, so this maybe fits here. And then rotate it. Okay, it goes on the top then somewhere. But not here. Maybe in this hole, there we go. Yeah, very appetizing. Okay, above this section here. No, maybe in the hall. Weird meaty jigsaw puzzle, and then this just goes. Jam it in there. Yes, a giant cylinder of meat. Tasty.
I can't just put the meat into the soup like that. The recipe specifically mentions a meatball.
Oh, okay, so we put the meat back together so that we can shove it down into the meat grinder. But we need a handle. We need a handle to grind the meat down. Hope it's normal meat. Could be abnormal meat. There's the dumbwaiter, but it's chained up on this side, so we can't get to it on this side. Even if we could press the buttons. I mean, we can. But we can't open it. Okay. Well, I didn't find any extra wine bottles, so... I don't know. But we need an extra bottle. So what happens? Oh, I can just move them around like this. So we get... what is it? 1, 5 empty. 2, 6, 8, 3. Here we have 4, 2, 9, 4. Okay, so the numbers can repeat. Because I was thinking it's like unique numbers, but they repeat here. 4, 3, 2. But what, we're trying to make 15 in all rows? Is that even possible? So this is 8, so it won't go with a 9. We need a 7 if that's the case. But then this is, yeah. Yes, okay, so it's 15. This and this. This is 15. This is empty, doesn't count. Then we get... okay, it's not gonna be 8, 4, and 9. Yeah, this is 15. So then at the bottom... okay, so we have 2 9s, an 8, and a 2. Just moving them around. Because if we do... oh no, wait. 6... no, we put this here. Yeah, that gives us 15 here. Then we have a 2. Okay, so we also need a 9 here. But then not 8 here. Has there been cake yet? There's been a weird haunted cake and a meat cylinder. If that helps. Okay, so that's 15 over here. Why am I stuck in the counter? Okay, so I'm missing a bottle then. I'm missing a bottle to put in this corner because I need another 4 to put in here. So we need to find a... oh, there it is. Like, oh, I'm missing a bottle. There we go. And now we get the bottle number 15. Chateau Stauf.
Just what the soup needed.
Just the whole bottle. With the glass. With the cork. Don't worry about it. Tasty, tasty thing. Yes, nicely done, math. I can add sometimes. When I really, really try. So we need a couple onions. So actually, yeah, there's an onion here. It's a bit moldy when we're not doing our lantern, but it should be fine.
That's one.
Yes, that's 1 onion. There's an instruction here. Oh, yeah, if we do... ah! Because yes, if we shine the lantern, then it's cooking. So we will need to do that in order to boil it at the end. Those are not red onions. But this is a red onion.
And that makes 2.
Okay, so all we need is now make the meatball. But how do we do it? Like, I guess I need the handle. So let's look. Let's look for a handle for a meat grinder. We've got taps. There is nothing in the taps. No water for us. Yeah, the recipe says to put the wine in with the bottle, so who are we to question the recipe? You are correct. That's just some more onions. Okay, no handles on this cupboard, so we can't open it. No water, use wine. Yes, solution to all problems. Huh. Can't open this? No. Can I open this? Yes, I can. Okay. Is there a handle for a meat grinder here? Is that some sort of storage room? Ooh, there is lots of stuff. Meat and stuff like that. A skull in your food storage. And that's a washing room. Oh, there are cockroaches.
This place smells bad. Like something rotten.
Yeah, I mean, it's the toilet. It's just a bottle of wine and some newspapers to use as toilet paper. And also no water here. Nope.
The pipes are not working.
Yep, they are not working. And we can look in the toilet. Ah, there's a coin in the toilet. Come on, stay open. Stay open! Stay open! It won't stay open, grab the coin and go. Always keep a teddy bear in your... I mean, honestly, it could be like a cookie jar. Right? Like the head comes off and there are cookies inside. Which sounds a bit green, but you know what I mean. Could be cute. Is that something? No, it's just decoration. Hello. There's a spider protecting this coin. Won't give it. The only toilet in the mansion so far. Well, I mean, it's old, right? So... Listen, I want this coin, and you're in my way. I'm gonna squish you, spider. Squish you. Like, if I take a pumpkin and drop it on your head, if I can aim. Nope, apparently I cannot. I cannot aim. Fine, spider, you win this one, because my aim is terrible. And I cannot squish you.
Here, little piggy, piggy, piggy.
Yeah, spider's got his own treasure, and I'm just a mean person trying to take it away. Okay, so lots of storage. There's clearly some sort of basement here, but we can't open it. Yeah, but I need treasure. Another spider here. Another coin here. On the bottom of the doll. That we can chop. Can we just chop up the meat with this? Do we absolutely need that handle to chop it up? Because this is not the handle, right? This looks like another tool, but I mean, I can try it. Hey, spider, are you afraid of this? Maybe we just have to be fast. Maybe if my hand is free, if I go quickly. No, okay, this disappears. This disappears if I go through the room, so it's not the handle. Ah, got it. Haha. What are you gonna do now, huh? What are you gonna do? Maybe just move away in case it jumps on my face. Yeah, that's a handle. I mean, I didn't think it looked like a handle, but I'm like, I'm willing to try it. Just in case it was something. But then yes, is there... Other than coins, is there nothing in this storage room then? Just a deer skull. Please do not steal from spiders in your area. Yes, I am not responsible for anything that happens if you decide to steal from spiders. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't try at home. You know, get out of jail, a free card for me. I didn't tell you to do those things. Okay, so nothing here. Oh, there's some weird hole. Weird door. Is this to a crypt? Handle may look more like a wheel. Huh. the spiders aren't entertained. Sure. Sure, I'll give you that. The spiders are feeling unamused by my shenanigans. Okay. Ouija board. Do you have something to say? Yeah, completed room 6 out of 17. So we're not even quite halfway there. Okay, so just looking at the list, there is a handle on ice. Yeah, I tried to bring the drill into the kitchen, but it disappears. So handle on ice may mean that it's in the fridge? Is this? Oh, okay. I thought this was like a rotten piece of meat. But no, it's a frozen handle. Okay. And yeah, okay, I understand. We put it here, we use the lantern to make it go, and then we get the handle. Okay, I was just completely not seeing this as a handle. I thought this was just food. There we go. Stuck looking for objects.
One meatball coming up.
Okay, yes, just one meatball. Why did we have to reconstruct the meat if we could have just stuck it in there to make the meatball? There we go.
Now it's a proper brew.
And a child came out of it.
Foiled again.
Yep. Run away, little child. And then cutscene.
Stauf! What do you want? Show yourself!
Looking for me. Bring me the boy.
The boy?
Nice and clean.
I think that we're meant to eat the soup, says the achievement. Come on, let's have some soup. Tasty, tasty soup on this cold day. Oh yes, it's all cleaned up now. Is the storage room cleaned up now? It is not. That means there must be some stuff here later to make it clean, right? But right now there aren't any puzzles. Okay, so what else is available? We're here in the storage room. And the game room is now available. Okay. So we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go to the game room and we're gonna see what's there. Like do the puzzles if we can.
Just
and
bide your time. You know when the moment is right.
And then we're gonna wrap up and then we can try and finish the game tomorrow. So hopefully it doesn't get too late.
Oh, this house just gets under my skin. Stay calm, Hamilton. It's all an illusion.
Okay, the portrait is getting more lit up. He's moved again. And yes, more of the children portraits are freed.
Edward? Where are you?
There we go, the game room. Like this day, if someone says game room, I'm imagining it's just their gaming den.
Well, there
with
must
their
be something
PC.
here to explain all of this.
Not like actual game room. Okay, this changes from like a game room picture to a Scream. Maybe a bit too small for you to say. Okay, there's a dartboard with darts. The kitchen is eating your food. Maybe it is. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a famous painting. And it turns into just a jester costume. And that's Freeman playing chess or Freeman inspecting a cat. Because of course.
Embittered, he started to resent all those sanctimonious townspeople. In desperation and out of spite, he turned to a life of crime. Driven out of town, he hid in the neighboring woods and robbed those who crossed his path at knife point.
Yep. He evil.
All alone during the cold winter nights, Stauf was surrounded by nothing but shadows, creeping ever closer.
He really went like, okay, you won't give me your money, then I'll take it. Okay, we can play some billiards, pool, whatever you call that. The moon, it's got a creepy face. Some other spookies. Yep, just body parts on the table. Okay, we've got chess puzzles. And what else? Any other puzzles? Or just other things to inspect? Guys with turtles on their heads. Just a guy going crazy. Decapitating. Spooky vampires. Weird creatures. I guess let's look at some chess. I know, let's look behind the bar still. There might be something. No? Nothing here. Lots of bottles. I know, there is some sort of pedestals. It feels like we should put something on eventually. Anyway, we can put bottles on them, but we don't know the rules of what we're trying to put there, so we'll need to figure that out. Can we go on the balcony?
Stuck. How about some shock treatment?
Stop sassing me, my dude. Okay, someone's wallet. They left it here. That's gonna drop it around the world. Okay, let's do chess then. So that's like one puzzle. It tells us it's a puzzle.
Nothing but queens. And a queen is lethal in any direction.
Okay, nothing but queens. Pick up queen from a drawer. Put the queen down. Okay. And then what? I put them on the places you told me, game. And then what I want to do. Okay. Pick up a queen from the drawer. I don't... Or is it like I have to organize them so they are not taking each other out? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, no, okay, so they can't be like this. Yeah, it's don't let them overlap in a way where they can take each other out, I think. I don't know how many we have, so you can't be here. You can't be here. Can't be here. Yes, you can't be here. And now we just have one left to place. Okay. Okay, well, I put all the queens on the board. I put 2 queens on the slots that it told me to put them on. And now they're placed in a way where they're not taking each other out. But that's not the solution. Like, is there some other rule you're not telling me? Just looking around, seeing, there's a coin. think 2 are missing because they were in a drawer. Maybe, so we'll have to find them. Find them in the room. I mean, we know that in previous versions, right? Like previous rooms, there was pieces of puzzles coming out of other puzzles, right? So there might be other puzzles that we can solve. You can do up to 8. Okay, so we just don't have all the pieces yet. We have to find more in order for the puzzle to be complete. What's going on here? This painting is glowing. Okay, oh, it's the different bottles we need. So we need one that's kind of rectangular, one that's round with a band, and one that's rectangular at the bottom and then kind of flares out. Because that's what we need for the bar. Okay, that explains it. With like a... Well, it also had a special label. Yeah, billiard table, that's an altar. Okay, yes, this is the rectangular bottle. A toy maker's mark. Okay, so that's the first one. Then the next one is this sorta... It looks like a gin bottle. I don't know, like, I feel like I actually have the bottle in my house somewhere specifically containing gin. Okay, maybe further on the room, because there are more bowls around. And there it is. Old Julia gin, yeah. Looks like a gin bottle. Seems like we're doing a bunch of object finding puzzles now. And then this sort of special looking bottle. I didn't see it. Oh, maybe this one actually. Lost Souls rum. There we go.
It's a chess piece. Probably part of another one of Stauf's twisted games.
And yes, that gives us a queen for our puzzle here. And so we need to find another place. No, which I'm like, cannot be here. You take this one out. You... Okay, this works here. But we're still missing one. We're still missing one of them. Somewhere there is another puzzle. Another hat. We can't even pick that one up. The fatal card. Video games. Chemistry outfit. Messenger boy. Okay, so what's the other puzzle? I mean, the billiard table has like stuff on it. And we can pick up the balls. Oh, and we can.
Perhaps you're better with animals.
We can put them in the holes. So we have to figure out which one goes in which hole based on what this says. Okay, so it's a number system. Like there are 2 dots, 3 dots, a line, a dot and a line. What sort of numbers are we dealing with then? Because I think we need to work out basically how those goes together. So there's a 5, a 9, a 12. Can't see that one. A 3. A 6. And a 2. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 12. And they need to be described by this number system. So if we said there was 2 dots for 2, 3 dots for 3, that could make sense. Then... what? A line for 5 and a line and dot would make 6. And then yes, 2 lines would make 10, with 2 dots that would make 12, and a line and 4 dots are a 9. Okay, that makes sense. So if we grab 2, 2 goes in this corner. Then we can grab 3. 3 goes down here. And 9 goes line and 4 dots. The one I put in the hole, it came back out because he said I did it wrong, so it just reappeared on the table, so it's fine. 6 over there. It's basically reset the puzzle because I made a mistake because I didn't even know what I was doing. And then 12, it's 2 lines, 2 dots. And yep, that's the queen.
Another chess piece. Well, I see where this is going.
Okay, so now, I mean, we just have to add it to the board, but it can literally be like we have to rearrange everything. Because what we have? We have this line, but then it will overlap with this queen here. This line, it will overlap. I mean, it cannot be... So you can... It would be in this column, because that's the column we have left. But it will overlap with that one. And I presume that one we wanted there because the lantern said so, right? It gave us the instruction, it constraining us to a solution. Here, it overlaps with that one. Here... I mean, it can't be there. I mean, I might have just placed them all wrong before that. Like, I may have to start again to fix all the positions. Because, like, if I put that one there, can I find a better position in this column? Not here, not here, not here. Here? Yes, okay, there we go.
And here they are.
They turn into the characters.
Check, mate.
Damn you!
So they turn into the characters, and then what? Stauf and the boy are the 7th and 8th?
They're after a boy.
Yes, he said as much.
It's a sacrifice. Key. But to which door?
The children, they spoke to her. Yeah, the madman's playroom.
Boy on the chessboard. I know him.
You do? Is it you? Is it you, little boy? I'm trying to... Oh yes, he's in the middle. There. Can't really zoom in anymore. Yes, so it's all of them surrounding the boy. And then Stauf is standing there. Yes. So they're looking for this boy. Trying to... Like, what? Is he a key to some sort of ritual he wants to perform? To further his evil goals. Well, I think with that, we're gonna wrap it up here, and we're gonna have to try and find out tomorrow what exactly is going on. Because yes, we're at an 8 out of 17 rooms, so I'm hoping tomorrow we should be able to get through it, assuming we don't get stuck on finding some silly lever again. Although yes, we only have 16 out of 50 coins, so they need to be really, really well hidden, like somewhere, you know, in small corners that we haven't been seeing, because we're not finding them at the same rate as we're going through the rooms. But yes, I hope you are enjoying this game, because I think actually it's really well made in terms of like putting the FMV. Like, I love looking at the paintings. While the puzzles, some of them, especially at the start, were like, yeah, this is the same puzzle as we've seen in tons of games. Actually, as we go on through this, you know, it's still interesting. It's interesting enough for me, at least, to like keep me in the game, and like there's a mystery clearly, you know, all of the characters, what is the guy planning, who's the boy, is this us, are we the boy, are we some other lost spirits? So I'm really enjoying this one, but it is late, so I do have to stop here and just continue tomorrow But yes, thank you all for joining the stream today. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for just lurking if that's all you're doing. Thank you to anyone who liked the stream. And as always, thank you to all the members who are supporting the channel. Welcome new members who got a membership today. There is one more free lot I have to give away, so there will be more of that coming your way. So yeah, hope you all have a good night or the rest of your day. Good week if you can't join tomorrow. The VODs always stay on the channel so you can watch them later if you missed any part of the stream. And yes, bye-bye and good night!